Hi there, Gemini. This is Michelle Patterson with Angel Souls, and this is your September 2014 Angel Oracle card reading, and I'm using the Magdalene Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. Okay, so let's see what comes up for you for this month. I'm going to shuffle a little bit more. I'm kind of being guided to keep going. I just listen to what they say. All right. First card up we have is Illumination. All right, things are going to be exposed, all right? But none of this feels like, gosh, it doesn't feel painful. It's more of a relief. It might be a shock, the things that when somebody turns on the light, what you see, but it's gonna be like, oh, that changes things, okay? So it almost feels like a relief of sorts, okay? So the illumination, they're saying for you specifically, for your sign, it may not, it's sort of your change in perception. Like you learn some facts or something comes to light and you change your opinion on something, okay? But I do have an overwhelming feeling that it's going to be a lot less terrible than you thought, okay? Like I said, it's sort of like a relief feeling from this illumination, okay? Next card up, CoCreation. Cool. All right, so tap into the energy, guys, and don't forget, you are the co-creator of your life. So if you don't like the way things are going, if you don't like what you're seeing, okay, you can create something else, all right? Don't forget that you have that power. A lot of times we get kind of complacent in our lives and just think, well, those are my circumstances. There's nothing I can do about it. No, that's being put there and you're feeling off about it because it's trying to spark you to change. It's trying to spark you to, you know, make a very informed decision about your life, to take control back without being controlling. You got to take control without being controlling, right? Okay, because we overcorrect all the time, right? And then we're off running in a whole other direction and not letting things flow. You don't want to let that happen either. Sorry, I can't talk. I've been doing these readings all day. All right, next card, Ascension. I'm not kidding. I just shuffled this. This is coming up for like half the signs. So it's a big Ascension month, guys. So if you haven't been working on that, you'll see that things will start opening up for you in September, okay? And if you're like, what's Ascension? Okay, Google it, get yourself ready. Do the research, because this at times isn't always the easiest thing to go through. It's not horrible, and it's actually a really beautiful experience. But, you know, if you're not ready for it, well, if you're not ready for it, then it's not going to happen for you. But if you're not ready for some of the symptoms that come along with it, look it up, okay? For those of you who are already on your Ascension path, this will find you kind of stepping it up a notch, which is really cool. I can't wait to see what's next. All right, intimacy. Okay, so this card is popping up for you guys because you're not comfortable with yourselves, okay? This intimacy card says that you cannot get close to another human being until you're comfortable in your own skin. And a lot of times we take our third dimensional ego consciousness kind of rules, this earth plane game thing going on, and we're like, well, in order for me to be comfortable in my own skin, I have to lose 20 pounds, and I have to do this, and I have to change my hair color, and it has to be this, this, and this. No, that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about really being comfortable with who you are as you are, and really seeing the beauty in that. And it goes beyond the physical, okay? Liking who you are as a person, liking your emotional body, your mental body, you know, all those things about you, and integrating all of those things, right? Because when you're uncomfortable, that means one of your expressions, your mental body, your emotional, but one of those things is out of whack. Okay, so finding where the weak link is, basically, and sort of strengthening that so that you integrate, you come into alignment, you're in the flow, you're comfortable with who you are, you're in the right vibration, and this attracts people in that you can be intimate with. It does not need to be sexual, okay? That could just mean you're comfortable being you and they feel at ease to be themselves around you as well. And this fosters a very deep connection between people. This could find, you know, like even maybe sharing part of your story with your child who's now old enough to hear it, okay? Maybe they didn't always understand where you were coming from. and now you can open up and let them know without burdening them with your problems, okay? Like, remember, you still are the parent. But, you know, just things like that. Just finally letting people know who you are, because you're finally clear on who you are, okay? So I think it's going to be a really great month, okay? Might not be the easiest thing in the world all the time, but when is life ever smooth and easy? We're tough, right? If we weren't tough, we wouldn't have been chosen to be here during this time, during this big ascension period, okay? So there it is, guys. I'm sending you all my love, and have a great month. Take care.